Hi and welcome back to another video. This is an update video. They're doing some road works, some fixing up the footpaths and stuff near the Windy Hill Hotel. So, we're gonna have a look at that on the way past. It is currently 8:16 AM, Monday the 27th of March 2023, and it is currently 25 degrees Celsius. So we'll have a bit of a look. And if we can go down Station Street, we'll have a look as well. So this is from Railway Street to the Windy Hill Hotel, and they're supposed to be a little bit further up some, so we'll have a look if we can. Sorry, I haven't done any updates lately because I've been a little under the weather the last few weeks. So we'll show what we can show without getting in trouble. So this is Windy Hill. All this would be great if they fixed all this up too. It'd be amazing if they did. It'd be nice if they did the footpath all the way down past that house, down Railway Street. Safest place to be walking. Got some cars. The way they've done it, it's too hard to get across to the where the pedestrians are meant to walk. Plus, this car's a little too close. Oh, I can get through. But we'll just show what we can show while we can without getting in trouble. And the chappie walking along. Go. It'd be nice if they'd put a footpath all the way down to the Mobile. That would be really good. So they haven't done anything down Station Street. I was told they had it blocked off at one stage, but it's not at the moment. So I wonder if they'll just do one footpath, then go along and do another one, or whether they have multiple being done at the same time. Because they're supposed to be doing near Page Park, near the Commonwealth Hotel as well. Supposed to be putting in a footpath along there, but I don't know that that's really necessary. But anyway, if I notice any differences on the way to town, I'll start recording again, and I'll show you. I'll just go along to the next part, see what I can find. I noticed a change along here, so we'll jump on and have a look. The old Windy Hill Bakery, the corner of Cassowary Street and the Bruce Highway, Edith Street, is up for sale. They've finally got a sign up there, Reborn Real Estate. That will show that. So they've gone with a cans firm, Clifton Beach. Just quickly show that as much as we can in detail. Windy Hill Bakery. Metro service station, Woolworths, Caltex, or Woolworths Ampol as it is now. There's the old Hill Bakery, just in case it changes. The Innisfail exhaust and radiator centre is still for sale. car line mufflers. There's been a few. Changed names a few times over the years. The A1 exhaust up, still up there. So we'll show that because one day it may not be there. Signage for it. But they still haven't fixed up the mobile sign to get it working. That's not lit up. So this car line mufflers is next to Gundi Auto Wash. You got the mobile across there. We'll keep going and see what we can find. The Page Park that I referred to earlier is the one next to the Commonwealth Hotel. It used to have playground equipment in there in the 90s. I remember that being there. And I'm sure they had like the Rotary Alliance Park or something sign with a bit of an archway and all that. If anyone has any photos of all that type of stuff, please put them on old and new Innisfail photos. Make sure you agree to the terms and conditions, the rules and all that, which are just basic. No bullying, no swearing, keep it G-rated. Otherwise, Facebook straight away just declines totally declines the request. So we're coming up on what used to be the Yicks and the Kennedy's Better Home and Living. See that they've got sort of barricades outside there now. So we'll have a look and see if there's any changes, if anything's happened, whether anything's going in there, whether it looks like there is. You can see Page Park across the road, P-A-G-E, on the corner of Grace and Edith. Where all those cars are coming out of. Across there. Yeah, it's fully closed off, so I wonder if something's going in there. We'll take our time to walk past it so we can have a look. Yeah, it looks like they've taken the signage off. And now it's all just the glass there now. Wow. I remember this being built from a mechanic back in the day and they never stayed in it. Oh, wow. Something is happening. I wonder what though. So the last remnants of Better Home and Living being there. What it's showing now. We'll show as much detail as we can. Oh, birds have got in there, in that spot. But we couldn't actually see right inside. It's very dark in there normally, where they've done it. We'll just have a quick look. Now leasing. A quick look in as much detail as we can. See parts of the old signage there. Better Home and Living still there. It's next to Repco. If you're wondering where this is. Well, you can see down the side. Taken all the advertising off. Wow. I got video of this earlier and everything was still there. There is video of inside it when it was Better Home and Living. Like it was one of their I think it was either their last day or one of their last days when I saw it. I got the video inside. Anyway, let's go along to the next location. There's your Page Park. What's there? Super cheap. Like that. Okay, well if I see any other changes I'll come back on. The Wyong Chinese takeaway and restaurant is still up for sale, so I'll just have a quick look on the outside so we can see what was here. I'll look back. Back on. Like times are open. With the licensees, the address and all that's on there. Pause to read, if you want to read more detail. Across from MG Pies, Commonwealth Hotel next to Super Cheap Auto. So there you go. And you got Innisfail budget backpackers over there just to show where this is. And Rebel Coffee, Furniture World, Pets Domain next to that. This Pets Domain used to be Ideal Electrical and Carpet Court for many years in that location. I'll just show a little bit along here. Some people may not have seen where Pets Domain is. Back where we just came from. Next to phone and computer solutions. I used to be Smarter Computer Solution, now Smartphone and Computer Solutions. Of course, this used to be a service station, as you can tell, many years ago, and you got KFC. Okay, we'll pause this and go to the next location. If you see anything different, I'll come back on when it changes. There's the sock. The original sock. One of the other places the council announced that's going to get a new footpath is apparently Gladys Street here, on the corner of Gladys Street down to Bunnings. So I'll show you where the seat is up here and that. Apparently, gone by what they said on Facebook. You can have a look on Facebook and see it. So this guy's measuring. Yeah, how long it will take to get all this stuff done, but we'll keep showing as much as we can while we can. But by what it seems, it looks like they're doing basically from this seat down to where those people are. Well, it looks like they're doing. So we'll see the changes in that, and I'll get update videos whenever possible. It's across to King George Park, and this is all where Kevin Bliss Motors and that used to be in Innisfail Motor Village, Eager Boys and all that sort of thing. And Plains Video, Civic Video, Video 2000, we're in where that green and white building is, right there, straight across. And Workways was in there at one stage too. Okay, well we'll go up and show what Roscoe's Pizza and Italian restaurant is like now. Keep walking up, show what we can. It's hard with a lot of cars in the way sometimes, but we'll show what we can. Next to Chemex. That's quite a bit of a hoon. Whoever it is. Safest person. Parking that far out on the footpath is not really the safest thing either. Nice vehicle. Yeah, very nice. Roscoe's Pizza. You got the AIDA care. I don't know what they call it, but how you say that word, but yeah. It's all mobility stuff. So this is your Roscoe's. Yeah, I suggest if you're going to park in places like that, on driveways and that, probably best not to park over the footpath, just park back a bit, or park somewhere else, just for safety. So there's your Roscoe's Pizza and Italian restaurant, the drive-through part, and then the restaurant and all that, right next to Bunnings, in the corner of Ernest and which way will we go to get the most out of video. There might be changes down here, so we'll have a bit of a look down Ernest Street, show the great flavour of India, it's across from Harvey Norman. Show what we can. It's hard to show inside the places but due to all the reflections on the windows. This is where Poochie's used to be. They've moved out to 180 Edith Street, next to the bike shop. Looks like they've done up inside there since I last come along here. You can actually see in there now, the old Poochie's. Very, very clinically white. There's your great flavour of India. It used to be across the road next to Harvey Norman. That's now the Taste of India. Two competing businesses, restaurants. Yeah, a lot of reflections. You might be able to see a bit. Get an idea. Horse to read. And then the vape shop. Smoke and vape shop. Tobacco and all that. Prices are still open. Where Sports Stop used to be and DVD Den. Oh, they've got more stock in there. Well, they've just changed it around. And then Innisfail food station. Last time I come along here, that was up for sale. Oh, they put a fence on here that wasn't here before. There you go. And there's your Vibe skate, surf, sport and skate sign showing an old thing that was after Sports Stop. This here was Pizza House. Also the bike store in here at one stage. It was a kebab place. Now it's Innisfail food station. I wonder if it's still up for sale. It doesn't say, so it may not be. There used to be a sign on there. Because you can order online through menu log. That. And you got Vinnie's. Show what Vinnie's is like. This was built for CES back in the day. Commonwealth Employment Services. This Vinnie's. Oh, they've got a nice Easter display. Quite a nice Easter display in the window. Both coming down and having a look. Hopefully it'll show up far enough on the camera with the reflections. Got a mustard yellow. Still, I think it's quite well done. Hopefully it shows enough detail. So there you go. Where Prices Plus used to be, Crazy Clark's was across there for many years. You got the Aboriginal art place, art studio, Indigenous one. And where Collins Cordials is, basically no signage. Just that little welcome to Collins, trading hours 9 to 4, Monday to Friday. And then you got Tropical, Cartridges and Printing. I highly recommend that place. Tony's always really nice. Does a good job, good pricing. Now this is what they've done with the local bins. Taken away most of the nicer bins and put in these wheelie bins, but not as many around the public wheelie bins. So there used to be like one here, a bin further up here where you can see this bit here. There's a bin there, where it's lighter there. The ones further down there, they just replace about 4 bins and put one. Which is not really the smartest thing, but that's what they do now. And where Lee's Fruit Market used to be, and it's our Asian store right here on the corner of Emily and Ernest Street. And you got the BP, the newly renovated BP. You might have a quick look in. So I'm going over there. You might have a quick look in there while we're over there. Show what we can show while we can. Show the fuel prices. If there's any flickering of the lights on the sign, that's from the camera. You don't see that in person. That's just the camera not handling the LED lights in it. The unleaded is 183.9, diesel is 205.9. Welcome to BP Innisfail. Goes on the corner of Lily and Ernest streets. Remember 2007 they did a lot of works here and knocked down the old BP and put a new one in. And they've done a lot of work since then. I've got photos on my Holden Innisfail photos on Facebook of it. Okay, let's have a quick look. Let's go. Drink. For people in places like this have a bit of customer service and actually, you know, greet you when you're getting served, say good morning, say thank you, that sort of stuff. I don't know, some places, some people are like that, some people aren't. Some people are very friendly, some people aren't. This one wasn't. So we're going to cross over Hayman's Electrical. Crown Hotel being cleaned, which a lot of buildings need cleaning, so it's nice to see it. Being a white paint on it, it's not really the best thing for mould. Shows up mould full on, but at least they're cleaning it. I appreciate that. Alright, we'll go to the next location. We've got something going on in the corner of Lily and Lily and Owen Street. So I might have a quick gander up there. See what we can see. On my journey. Stay out of his way. Down Lily Street. So we haven't gone down Lily Street for a while in a video. See where all these pavers to do with removing and replacing being fixed up. I think they've done really nice with the car park of the Crown Hotel, and the garden room and all that. Really nice flower here. We'll show. Shade it. See it better. Yeah, the entrance to the garden room. I don't think they use that party room down the back anymore, which they had as a cinema for a bit there. You could hire it out for parties and whatever. Okay. That across there, that Bruce K. Gillian, used to be Social Security. Well, the yellow flowers and that outside it. I remember that originally being Social Security before Sunlink come along. This is the back of Westbury's, like their little area, the yard. Oh, looks like just a tiny little bit of a barricade just thing up here in the corner of Owen and Lily Street. There won't be much to really even show. I'll do what we can. I remember this being a dance studio for many years. It's been HALPIN Partners Accounting years. But for many years it was the dance studio. There are a lot of people have fond memories of going there. This here was Roll 2 Dice at one stage when I was in high school. for a little while, or you like Dungeons and Dragons and all that type of stuff. There's your Senior Citizens Hall. Across there, Senior Citizens Centre. You've got the loading dock deliveries part of this whole food emporium. You get down to the taxi rank, Westbury's, Tony's Joss House, or the Chinese temple. So we'll have a look outside Innisfail Food Emporium, the signage. Show whatever shows up. Good. Not everything shows up due to the sun being in the wrong direction for the camera, but we'll show what we can, as we always do. Showing details for us, for future generations to look back on, see what it was like here in March 2023. So this is Ernest Street, just having a quick look along there while I wait to cross the road. BP, down to McDonald's, Domino's, Kmart, Subway, that direction, Townsville direction, all that. If you're ever looking for Rem Recreation Centre, head down that way, where they do the roller skating, all that sort of stuff. Just down that direction, past the cemetery, keep going out. You'll find Stitt Street, S-T-I-T-T, where the old high school used to be. Go down there, there's a driveway at the end of all that. You go down the driveway and you'll find it. So this is Lily Street. If you want to know what Reborn Recreation Centre is, RAM, have a look on, well, there's a YouTube channel, I think it's Reborn Recreation Centre YouTube channel. He's got a Facebook page as well. Ryan Melita, have a look, check it out, show your support, like, share, comment, subscribe on his stuff. I think he's doing a really good job with the things he's doing around town, with his having stuff for people to do of all ages. It's not just for like kids and that, you get adults can go skating there. He does tennis lessons and stuff there too now, which is pretty cool that he can get in and do all that. So good to see someone showing initiative, doing something for the town, being active in the community. Well, that's always good to see people getting in and doing that stuff. Even had markets and stuff there. It's in the old student centre, if anyone's wondering. Yeah, the old student centre. So bear with me. There's got Glady Street, it's the corner of Glady and Lily Street. We don't really show this area too much in detail. It's more like riding past and all that. So, and they say they're going to be doing up the footpath in front of the works department, the council works department down there. So when they start doing that, and I notice it, or if anyone lets me know that they've started it, I'll come back and get some video when I can, photos, whatever I can do. So we're going to go down the bike path that goes down to Castle, not Castlereagh, to Kookaburra Close and those sort of places around there. Takes you down to Tramway Street, all those places. There's Innisfail Tojo Spares, Arthur's there, which when I get better I'll be going in there and getting some video and photos and stuff. They did ask me to, so when I can I will do it. Looks like things are being done up along here, like that place on the corner of Lily and Charles. So having work done on it, this place here, stuff's being done. Yeah, good to see. This place here, looks like they've done a bit of work on that too, just a yard next to the laundromat. It looks like they're doing work down here. I'm glad I came down here. Last time I come along here, there was a sign up saying something to do with sewage. So we'll see if we can actually get through there. Might actually be able to walk through there. Be nice if they did this whole pathway up and changed it from this to proper concrete. Because this sort of bike path, footpath, whenever there's tree roots and stuff, just wrecks it. And just up here you can see it, like River Avenue, River Drive, whatever it is. Has a lot of bumps and stuff due to that. Yeah, it's not the best quality. But we'll have a look up here. There's some machinery and all that, so we'll see what they've done, what we can see, what's going on. Wow. Well, it looks like there's a barricade thing there that people have knocked down. You're not really meant to go through there, but we'll have a look and see if we actually are allowed to go through. Warning, keep clear, raw sewage. So further down you can't actually get through. I think people do go through here, but I don't know if you meant to. Go along the edge where it's not barricaded. Let's see what we can show. It's alongside Bamboo Creek. Keep clear raw sewage on that side, but there's no sign on this side, so I think it's fine. Yeah, raw sewage on that side. If you weren't meant to come along this part, they'd have it covered off. It's replaced pipes and things along here. This whole footpath. Hopefully they'll do it up and keep it clean too. There was a time here a while back where the council did this up and they put all these nice plants, garden along all this part here. Problem is they didn't maintain it, and it looked nice for a few months and then it just overgrew, never got maintained, never got looked after, and yeah, it was ruined. Because it could be really nice along here. Look at the tree canopy along here. It's not a nice place to like ride a push bike or even a mobility scooter or anything like that. Because here can be very slippery when it's wet. This part right here where the normal cement goes to the asphalt can be very, very slippery, and here, right here too. And it's a bit of a drop. You can't really see it on camera, but it's like a centimetre drop. Dunk. When you're coming the opposite direction, that's not a good thing. Now I walked along here a few weeks ago. I thought maybe about a month ago, or maybe a little bit more. And there was baby crabs along here. Yeah, where the joint is there, along. There's a couple of baby crabs. I hadn't seen them here for years. And they were going along. Tiny little crabs, probably about the size of a 20-cent piece or less. Yeah, it's pretty cool to see. There's your Bamboo Creek. Remember years ago, I don't know if anyone else remembers, there used to be a train bridge here, and you used to have to walk across that to get anywhere. It was a dirt track, and then this train bridge. You can still see some of the pylons from it there. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. And goes along, and then they put all this in. That will show as much detail as we can over here. You never know when things are going to change. That's the thing. People used to say to me, oh, how can you take so many photos of this, so many photos of that and this and that, you know. And people used to say that about Kirby's Corner, because you just never know what's going to happen. About a year after people were saying it to me, people said it to me a lot over the years, but one person in particular kept saying it to me, and I was like, well, you never know what's going to happen. Next thing you know, it burns down. So you get all the footage while you can, because you just never know. It's like with loved ones, and now you get photos and everything of them while you can, because you just never know what's going to happen. Even like animals, pets and that. Anyway, I'll keep going on to the next location. We'll see if there's any big changes, any noticeable changes. I'll come back on. This is Kookaburra Close that I'm walking alongside, so bear with me. And if I come back on, well, then you know that I've found some changes. So I like to show nice things when we see them, like nice, unique plants and fauna and things. So show this while we're here. Near the birds. One thing about along here, green ants. If you're ever walking along here at certain times of the year, this gets really nice red flowers on it. This big one here, across from the old Frank and Sons. The sign's gone from here. There was a sign here saying the name of the park. Well, it's gone. I forget. No, Ned Maxwell Park, was it? Yeah, Ned Maxwell. It's gone. Well, oh no, it's further up now. They've moved it, or I'm remembering it in the wrong place. It's overgrown, so I couldn't see it. Nice flowers along here, so I'll show that. Yeah, Ned Maxwell Park. There we go. The sign's there. I'm happy. Needs to be cut back, trees. Okay, well, we'll keep moseying on, and we'll go on. This is Tramway Street. We'll go along to the next thing and see if we can find any changes. If not, take care, enjoy your surroundings, make the most of it. This is Bestestimes, keeping memories alive for us and future generations too. Check out old and new Innisfail photos on Facebook. Check out the Green Ants Nest. Catch you in the next one. Okay, so Station Street, Timothy's Seafood. Used to be the Melanda Milk Factory, Butter Factory as a lot of people call it. So I'll show that as we walk past. So I'd show it because you never know. There's changes and stuff that happen. Go around. One day it may not exist. I'll show what we can. The signage might change and everything too. Railway there. Railway yard. And that. Yeah, people are saying this was all closed off for a bit there down Station Street. I don't know if they got it mixed up with Railway Street, because part of that's closed off, as you can see at the start of the video. I think that might have been what they were talking about, what they meant. So we're going along Station Street, showing what we can. This needs to be cut back again. It needs to be at least cut back a little bit further back from the footpath so it doesn't grow as fast. It's going to be quite horrible along here. Plus, beware of mosquitoes along here at certain times of the year. It can be quite horrible. And green ants too. And there's a few bits where the cement's come up here. Probably can't see it on camera. It's about a centimetre drop, or it can be a bump if you're coming from the other direction, or just a bit of a drop, which can be a trip hazard, especially for people with mobility issues. I wouldn't suggest walking along here with mobility issues, or even a mobility scooter. It might be able to handle it, but still, wouldn't take the risk. So there's your Optus tower. Optus mobile phone tower over there, which hopefully gets 5G soon, because they're selling 5G plans to people here on Optus and not providing the 5G service. Telstra has it here, but Optus doesn't. Not yet. They will. Just takes time to roll it all out across Australia. But I know Telstra definitely has it. I did a speed test on the Telstra 5G network here, and you can see that in the tech, I think it's in the tech playlist, or just go to the upload section and you'll see about a week ago shows Optus 4G and the speeds of the Telstra 5G. There's your railway station. Windows Warehouse in the corner of Short and Station Street. I wonder if I can actually walk up there and show the station. I think that's pretty much frowned upon nowadays. But we'll see. See what we can show. I did do a comprehensive video walking along here about a month or so ago. You can see down Short Street full on. You can see the old BP fuel depot, what's left of it. You can have a look at that. Yeah, check out the Innisfail playlist if you used to live here, or you still live here and you want to see what's happening, or you're just interested in what it's like around Innisfail, or you want to see the changes. Some nice tree canopy and plants and stuff here. We always like to stop and see the beauty around us. There's a lot of natural beauty around like that. If you really look for it, it's there. People like to complain, oh, the town's this and that. But if you really stop and smell the roses, as the saying goes, there's a lot here. You can see in my videos I notice it when I'm in the right areas and that. I might just go for a quick look up here. I did do a little bit one day here, but there's only so much I could show. If a train come along, it'd be even better. A passenger train. It's a bit steep along here. So the railway station. Hopefully this won't be a relic one day and close down. A payphone in the wild. You don't see them as much as you used to. So we'll show that when we can too. Here. Station Street, corner of Short, ports to read. Show the screen as much as we can. Okay. It's free to do SMS as well. It's pretty cool. Information about the rail heritage. Rail heritage. Pause to read.
Welcome to Queensland Rail Travel's Recorded Arrivals Information Service. The current train information is available for Monday the 27th of March, 2023. 3231, the inland eastbound, is running 5 minutes behind schedule and is due to arrive in Townsville at 10:15 a.m. today. B980, the Spirit of Queensland southbound, due to planned track work, this service has been cancelled and replaced with road coaches, running to an amended timetable. The coaches are due to arrive in Brisbane at 11:55 a.m. today. Q992, the Rockhampton, Tilt train southbound, due to a rail bridge being closed for urgent maintenance. This service will terminate at Gympie North. Road coaches will convey customers between Gympie North and Brisbane Roma Street. It is currently running on time and scheduled to arrive into Brisbane at 3:40 p.m. today. B982, the Spirit of Queensland southbound, due to planned track work, this service has been cancelled and replaced with road coaches, running to an amended timetable. The coaches are scheduled to arrive in Brisbane at 11:55 a.m. tomorrow. P986, the Spirit of the Outback eastbound, due to a rail bridge being closed for urgent maintenance. This service will terminate at Bundaberg. Road coaches will convey customers between Bundaberg and Brisbane Roma Street. It is currently running on time and is scheduled to arrive into Brisbane at 12:55 p.m. tomorrow. For more information, please visit www.queenslandrailtravel.com.au. If you would like to speak to our team, please call 1.
Safety line, stand behind the yellow safety line. Okay, so we'll have a look along, show what we can, and then we'll go off onto the old driveway. So what we can while keeping within limits, what you're allowed to show, allowed to do. And it's our block limit, IL25, just here. Arrival place, on arrival, place signal, IL3 to stop. Do not clear IL3 until ready to depart. I don't know if you can still go all the way down here like you used to be able to. I've been along here for a fair while, all the way down here. Sorry, this has turned out to be a longer video than I expected, but it's good to show detail, show what's around. There used to be steps here where you could go down and then get onto the... Oh, it's still there. Do not exit, do not cross the tracks, fines apply. So we'll go back to that open gate, go along there where it's safer and it's legal. You guys got to follow the laws, the rules, show respect for other people. That. The train was coming soon while I'd stay and watch the tilt train come through, or the Spirit of Queensland come through. Would be awesome to see at the station. seeing arrival and departure. Went well one day. Definitely get footage of it coming through. Do not cross tracks, fine supply, another sign. Okay, so this is the old driveway and car park and stuff for the railway. The no entry. Looks like they've taken some of the stuff down, the trees and that, but just not removed any of it, because people do hang around here. I've noticed intoxicated people hanging around here. So I'll just walk along. There's an old telecom sign. Is it Telecom or Telstra, this one? Always good to show. You never know when it might be gone, any of this stuff. Yeah, it's always interesting to show all this stuff. Because one day they might dig all this up. Because it was weird, it used to come out onto the highway, all this. So it made it quite dangerous when the train come along. Especially when the trains were really busy, which they were at times. You get a big backlog of cars going across trying to get in from the highway. Now you come in down Station Street, which is a lot safer. So that looks like it would have been a sign at one stage on there. Concrete block, I don't know if it's showing up on camera. It's the hard thing with cameras. Sometimes they can handle certain things, sometimes they can't. I've been sleeping there. Yeah, I've come along here before and there's some people partying and stuff, so you got to be careful. Okay, so we're back to where we started from. It's on the big loop where they're doing up the footpath. Hopefully they're completely replacing it, basically from Gundy Hill Hotel to Railway Street, as you can see across there. Okay, so I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. I've said all the stuff before. You got old, new Innisfail photos, all that stuff. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, subscribe. It really helps the algorithm. It shows them that people are interested, and they'll show more people. It'll help build the channel. I mean, this is a voluntary thing. I don't get paid for it.